For Super Bowl 61, I think I have settled on the Bills defeating the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl for one. Baker Mayfield is number six. He makes it to the Super Bowl 6 years after Tom Brady won the Super Bowl for Tampa in Super Bowl 55. Josh Allen against Tampa. It's scripted. Allen was drafted by the Bills. They acquired the pick from Tampa. They go on to draft Josh Allen, and they're up against Tampa in Super Bowl 61. So, as I've said before, the Bills make it to the Super Bowl 33 years later. And it's interesting that the host Rams started out in Cleveland before they moved over to LA and then to St. Louis and then back to LA. And of course, Baker Mayfield spent the first part of his career with the Browns before they cut him. The Bills making it to the Super Bowl 33 years later with a quarterback who started out with the Cleveland Browns. It's Cleveland that's 33, it's the Bills that's 33. Mike Evans is number 13. LA's Gematria 13. 33, always a significant number. Mike Evans could be 33 years of age in the year of Super Bowl 61. It's Michael that has Gematria the 33 years later for Buffalo, making it back to the Super Bowl. It's also Cleveland Browns that's Gematria Super Bowl 61. So Baker Mayfield, he leaves the Browns and he makes it to Super Bowl 61. That's what I see happening in the foreseeable future. And again, it's Josh Allen, that's 33. So everything is all revolved around 33. For the Super Bowl, the Bills have no chance of beating the Chiefs this week. So this is precisely getting straight to the point with 33 in the Cleveland Rams moving to LA and they're a host of this Super Bowl. When I think about Baker Mayfield's Gematria, Baker Mayfield 112.58, well, the LA Chargers are also a host. The LA Chargers is Gematria Baker Mayfield, a LA Chargers by itself. Or the Chargers. So that's worth bringing up. And I want to go to of course I can see his playoff record being 3-3 because Cleveland's Gematria 33. 4 touchdowns, interception in his only playoff year with Cleveland. You know, Super Bowl's Gematria 41. And he had 92 regular season touchdowns with the Browns, and LA Chargers is the 92 regular season touchdowns during his time with the Browns, and he did spend some time with the Rams too, by the way. So he would make it back to the Rams stadium. So anyway, what about the key dates that connect Baker, of course, making it to the Super Bowl 6 years after Brady made it to the Super Bowl? What season would this be for Tampa? Next year, Super Bowl 60. So, and 13 is a big number. Their 13th season under the leadership of Jason Litch. LA is 13. Their 51st season, their first Super Bowl since they play at their home stadium at Tampa. It's also Rams, that's Gematria of 51. They're hosting that Super Bowl. So this is what I see with Baker Mayfield. It's Buccaneers that's Gematria of Los Angeles too. Let's not forget. Buccaneers in Los Angeles and Baker's 37. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, their first championship occurred in Super Bowl 37. Los Angeles is 37. Buccaneers 37. They did win a Super Bowl at Los Angeles at some point during their history. They would make it to the Super Bowl 24 years after their first appearance in the Super Bowl. 24 is gematria of the Bucks. And Bucks 45 is gematria of Buffalo Bills. The only team that actually plays their games at New York, the Buffalo Bills. New York in reverse is 33 years later for the Bills. New York 39 is gematria of Mayfield. So remember, they're the only team that actually plays their games in the state of New York, because the Jets and the Giants, they play at New Jersey. If you're curious about gematria of the Buccaneers, well, let's get into it. The Buccaneers is 52. Los Angeles Rams as a host is gematria 52. It's Josh that can beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. Tampa is where Buffalo had their hearts broken in Super Bowl 19. That was a very heartbreaking Super Bowl loss for the Bills. I thought that was 19. Super Bowl 19. Which one was it? Super Bowl 25? Oh, there we go. And so let's go to 2025 Bills, because that's going to be something to look out for. This is the year of Super Bowl 60. So the championship number is 57, right? When I said in the first video. To review on the first video, when I went on about the Bills, Inglewood, California's gematria Bills by itself. You know, Bills gematria of 18, and the Bucks won the Super Bowl 18 years later, from Super Bowl 37 to Super Bowl 55. So it looks like we have a Mayfield against Allen scripted Super Bowl. When you really think about 33, you have to think about Cleveland, and you have to think about where Baker spent his first part of his career. February the 7th to February the 14th, so that's from Super Bowl 55. It'd be 6 years and 7 days later exact. 67 would be gematria of Los Angeles Rams hosting the game. The Los Angeles Rams. But the Bucks are going to lose, and they're only going to win 2 out of 3 Super Bowls, because Brady's gematria 23. Their first Super Bowl appearance, it's Tom Brady. Brady's 50. Inglewood is gematria 50. So what about Todd Bowles? Make it to the Super Bowl as a coach. Bowles 22 would be gematria of SoFi Stadium. So Todd Bowles is here to stay. What about Baker's birthday to Allen's birthday? April 14 is Baker's birthday. So Valentine's Day, could we have a potential So the year is 27. Let's go to the birthday of Mayfield. I think what's best is to see how much time separates the two birthdays from the two quarterbacks. So 37 days separate their two birthdays. Los Angeles 37, side the Super Bowl 1 month 7 days would be Camacho of Allen. Tampa Bay Buccaneers would just be Camacho 62. They could be a defending NFC champions in the year of Super Bowl 62 just as a defending NFC champion, so they don't win the NFC right on the year of Super Bowl 62 because clearly he's here to stay. Baker is here to stay. He was drafted. Baker Mayfield played at Texas Tech. Texas Tech is also Camacho 33. So again, Cleveland 33, Michael 33, the Bills 33, Josh Allen 33, and Texas Tech Camacho 33. And also Oklahoma Sooners is also Camacho 33. So let's go to the amount of time that Baker joins Tampa to the time that he wins a Super Bowl with that he makes it to a Super Bowl with them. Excuse me. "33 wins with Oklahoma, too. That's a thing you have to note. The NFL draft in 2018 to the time of the scripted Super Bowl sometime into the future. Prophecy would be Camacho of 106. When you think about Baker Mayfield playing the Super Bowl after leaving Cleveland, the most scripted Cleveland thing you can ever think about. Will Baker actually win is a whole other question. March 15, 2023. He replaces Tom Brady. "47 months would be the Super Bowl. LA Chargers is 47. They're 47 degrees in the Masonic compass. When you think about that. Tampa's 15. The Bills can win one out of 5 appearances in the Super Bowl by beating Tampa. So it looks like you have your Bills, Bucks, scripted Super Bowl.